Yo, what's going on, guys? Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? All right, let me get some chart action going on here. All right, guys. So far we're just hugging this trend line here as usual, guys. Like we always like to monitor here, right? Yeah, we're just if we break down out of this, guys, like I said, 2 cents 7.5. Support levels would be roughly, right about here, right? Got a support level right there is where we would fall to, guys. There's another one just below it at 2 cents 5, but we'll take it one support level at a time and see what happens. Generally, though, if we can get some volume, guys, if we can just get some volume in the market, the potential is there to see some upside on everything, really, Bitcoin and altcoins. But there's just no volume at all right now. I mean, right now, Jasmy's volume is at 62 million. 62 million. That's tiny, guys. We're used to having hundreds of million, 3, 4, 500 million in trading volume. There's only 62 right now. So if you're wondering why the prices are kind of sideways across the board right now, across the market, there's no volume at all, right? So that's that would be reason number one. So yeah. Anyway, let's go over to the bubbles and have a look. So yeah, see 62 million in volume, $1.45 billion market cap. 2 cents 9.5, just kind of sideways, guys, right? Jasmy is still holding strong in its area, like where it's been against Bitcoin. That's really, really bullish. Sorry, guys, I gotta drink my tea too. Bitcoin's holding 60,000, just about 61,000. So what we need to see here, guys, we need to see Bitcoin break over 62K if we want to see some sort of pumpage to the upside here, right? But what did I tell you guys back in like March? I said I labeled this summer the summer of sideways. Remember? Well, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. We are in accumulation, in my opinion. We're in reaccumulation. So hopefully you guys are doing just that. All right. So let's hop over to the chat, see what everybody's talking about. All right. So obviously, guys, make sure you smash the likes and sub to the channel to help the channel grow. That would be fantastic. Kevin, what's up, brother? Rob, my guy, hit us with the alpha. 100%, man. 100%. I'm just trying to get some energy flowing, got some tea going, need some caffeine in me, right? I'm going to go rock a solid arm workout after this, guys. It's going to be a good time. Christian, what's up, man? XCN, diamond hands. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Living in Central Florida, anyone here believe in Swift and XCN? I just let all my ABT go for Swift and XCN. Got in it super late. No idea why KASPA is making so much noise considering taking XCN to KASPA. I wouldn't continue to do that, man. I wouldn't continue to switch from one bag to another. That's a very, very bad habit to get into with crypto, man. Now listen, KASPA, fantastic. Don't get me wrong. I hold a huge bag of KASPA, right? But I also hold a huge bag of XCN. I don't bounce around from one to the other. I accumulate both, right? Same thing with Swift. KASPA's got, we're going to talk about it a little bit, but KASPA's got their KRC20 tokens. They're going to be able to have token creation on KASPA. So and you might ask, so what does that mean? I'll do another video on it, but to sum it up, basically, guys, you're going to start to be able to see a lot of meme coins and stuff like that launched as KRC20 tokens, similar to what's been happening over the last year with Solana. And you see what it's done for Solana's price action and Solana's ecosystem. So we're hoping to have a very similar effect for KASPA, right? If people can start launching meme coins over on KASPA, guys, that could bring a lot of liquidity through the KASPA ecosystem, right? Through the network. So We could see a major run on KASPA as a result of that, but that doesn't mean that you should start selling off your other projects that you have conviction in to get into KASPA. It's just start accumulating KASPA on the side, right? If you continue to do that, where you're like, I'm going to sell my XCN and I'm going to roll it into KASPA, and then some other hot narrative comes along. You're like, I'm going to sell my KASPA and I'm going to put it into that hot narrative. You're going to end up, you're not going to make significant money doing that, right? And eventually you're going to get burned doing that too, right? So I would not recommend robbing Peter. I call it robbing Peter to pay Paul. I wouldn't do that. Swift and XCN will have their days. Absolutely, man. 3K Sports Unlimited, what's up, man? What's up, family, community? Community family. Now sure have to have one-to-one with Rob to look over portfolio. Yeah, hey, if you want to have one-on-ones with me, just got to jump over to the Patreon. I'll be doing the one-on-ones over there. I'm going to be doing one-on-one coaching sessions over on the Patreon. So if you want to be a part of that, then that's where you got to be for that. All right, what else do we got? Justin, what's up, my dog? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you, man. Nicholas, what's up, big dog? Good to see you, man. Ali G, XCN having a decent move today. Is it having a decent move? I guess it's up 4.2%. Yeah, juicy. Juicy. I'll take it. I still got a little bit more XCN to pick up, though. So, Yama, hello, man. Good to see you. Stacking and packing. Yep, stacked, jacked, and fanny packed. Let's go, baby. Volume is down because the market is boring. Yes, I agree, brother. I agree. 3K Sports, what's up, man? Beebs, what's up, brother? Greetings, future crypto millionaires. Mo, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man. Okay, joining Patreon. Got it. Absolutely, man. Yeah, guys. Like I said, if you want the one-on-one coaching sessions with me, absolutely jump over to the Patreon. You can schedule one with me. I got a couple scheduled for this weekend already. And yeah, I mean, that way you can get a little bit more focus. We can look at your portfolio one-on-one. You can ask me any questions. Like we can completely help guide you and stuff like that, especially if you're newer to crypto and stuff, right? So yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to get into the news. So as I always say about this time, if you have a question, if you have a chart you want me to look at, you have an altcoin you want me to look at, just send your request over in a super chat and I will get to that promptly. So let's get into the news. All right. Peter Thales believes Bitcoin has been co-opted by BlackRock and Larry Fink.
But then there, probably the part where I'm less convinced of is this question of the sort of ideological founding vision of Bitcoin or these cryptocurrencies as sort of a cypherpunk, crypto anarchist, libertarian, anti-centralized government thing. This is always the line.
Isn't that what got you interested in the first place?
That's what I thought was terrific about it. And then the question is, does it really work that way, or has that thread somehow gotten lost? And so when people in the FBI tell me that they'd much rather have criminals use Bitcoin than $100 bills, it suggests that maybe it's not quite working the way it was supposed to.
Have you sold any of your Bitcoin?
I still hold some. There are all these ways I didn't buy as much as I should have, and I'm not sure it's going to go up that dramatically from here.
From here,
yeah, I think we got the ETF edition, and I don't know who else buys it quickly from here.
Some interesting investment advice. That actually surprised me because I don't think I've heard you. I thought you were still all in.
I still have a small position. It probably still can go up some, but it's going to be a volatile, bumpy ride. And I had a dual reason. One was this sort of ideological, decentralized future of computing world that I really do believe in, really believe would be better. And it seemed like the perfect vehicle for that for such a long time. And I am just much less convinced of that. And so
Interesting.
So maybe Larry Fink with the BlackRock ETF surrendered to the forces, the anti-ESG forces, or maybe it's more like Bitcoin's been co-opted by them, and I worry it was more the latter.
Okay, different question. SpaceX, that's in the
Could not disagree with him more, but he'll regret it. He'll regret it. I see Bitcoin hitting, like I said, $1 million, guys. The adoption continues. The adoption just continues. He says, I don't know who else is going to buy it, guys. For every single day, it feels like I'm covering another story, another article about another country that has adopted it, or another bank that has adopted it, or how we're seeing pension funds starting to buy the Bitcoin ETFs, and like it just continues to snowball, right? So this guy's completely missing it right over his head, but that's okay. That's okay. We can't all win, right, guys? We can't all win. Just us here on the channel. Paul Graywall. So Chevron's gone. Secondary sales in the Binance case gone. More to say about that. And now, late on a Friday, more stonewalling from the SEC to stop Coinbase from obtaining documents from Gary Gensler in our litigation. Check this out, guys. Check this out. And I got a whole list I'm going to go through here with Gary. This is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. So as background, in March of 2021, Mr. Gensler told Congress that the SEC lacked regulatory authority over digital asset exchanges. And guys, we've watched that testimony, right? Confirming market participants' longstanding view that transactions in digital assets trading on such exchanges fell outside of the SEC's securities laws, okay? So Gary testified to that under oath in 2021. Gary testified to clarify that the SEC did not have authority over the digital asset space, okay? Yes, you heard me right. As a prominent professor of blockchain technology and later speaking in his individual capacity, even while serving as a chair of the SEC, Mr. Gensler made a host of other statements on this very matter, both to the public and at large and to audiences of market participants. That was worded weird. Coinbase has asked Mr. Gensler to produce documents concerning those communications because they are relevant to exposing how the SEC's enforcement actions offends the Constitution's requirements of due process. But the SEC and Mr. Gensler seek to prevent them from coming to light. We look forward to addressing this matter in the courts. So they're suing the SEC. Guys, they've requested these documents from the SEC under the FOIA Act, right? The Freedom of Information Act, which this is an act that compels the SEC to produce these documents. They don't have a choice, right? It's part of the Constitution. And the SEC is choosing to not release these documents, right? They're not allowed to do that. So now they're being sued by Coinbase to get these documents. And the reason that they're not producing them, guys, we all know why. It's going to look damning on the SEC, right? That's why they're not producing them. However, just because they're going to be damning against you does not mean you have the ability to break the law. This is just another case of Gary Gensler breaking the law. How many cases do we have now of this man breaking the law? At what point do we say, dude, you're fired, right? You're fired. Okay. So I'm going to go through this list real quick, guys. Check this out. This is just top of my head list too. Okay. So we have the Binance lawsuit against CZ. Okay. The SEC yesterday just lost that, right? The judge ruled that BNB, along with all of the other altcoins that the SEC named in that lawsuit claiming they were securities, right? Security sales. Yeah. The judge just ruled that those sales do not constitute security sales, sales of securities, okay, on the secondary market. So BNB was declared not a security, and all the altcoins that Gary named in that lawsuit were labeled not securities. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head. I think Algorand was one of them. I think Sandbox, Matic, like a whole bunch of them, right? AMP, stuff like that, right? There's like 14 of them, but they were all, so Gary lost that on the second. Now this is key. I want you to remember this part, okay? The judge ruled that BNB, along with all the other altcoins that were named in this lawsuit, were declared not sales of securities. Just like in the Ripple case, XRP sold on the secondary market was not labeled a security, okay? You're starting to notice a pattern here in the courts, right? So now they're being sued for the FOIA requests, right? As we know, they're trying to hide those documents. And those documents will come to light. They will lose that case, and that will come to light, and it'll look even worse for Gary. They also yesterday lost Chevron. Now, Chevron was a statute that basically allowed the SEC to use their own discretion when it came to laws that were vague. They could interpret these laws any way that they wanted and then attack whomever they wanted in court, which is what they've been doing in the crypto industry, right? Well, the Supreme Court just got rid of that, right? So the SEC no longer has the ability to do that. They no longer have the ability to interpret the law any way that they want, okay? So they lost that. That is a big weapon in their arsenal that they no longer have. You've got the FIT21 Act, sorry, the FIT21 bill that's already passed. I think we got one more. It's got to pass the floor, and then it's got to get signed on the president's desk, something like that. But anyway, a quick recap of FIT21 basically states that, for one, it states that digital assets sold on the secondary market, including NFTs, are not securities. First of all, it says that. Again, noticing a pattern here. And then it also does is it takes authority and jurisdiction away from the SEC very clearly and legally in the digital asset space and hands it to the CFTC, right? So another massive loss for Gary. The Grayscale case for the Binance, for the Bitcoin ETF, they lost that, which then caused a chain reaction, forcing Gary's hand to approve an Ethereum ETF, okay? The Ripple case, well, we mentioned that briefly. They lost that. XRP on the secondary market, not securities, right? And this brings us to consensus. So with all those losses, okay, and why I told you that the sales of BNB and altcoins on the secondary market, why I told you to pay attention to that, right? This is a chain reaction, right? This is a pattern. So we're seeing, again, to really quick recap, secondary market sales in the Binance case, not securities. Secondary sales on the market, secondary market for Ripple case, not securities. FIT21 Act says not securities. Gary decides in his infinite wisdom to file a lawsuit against Consensus, labeling another handful of altcoins as securities. My dude, you've lost like 7 things here that are on their own earth-shattering to your agency as individual situations, and you've lost all of them, and you go right back to the same well and file a lawsuit claiming that digital assets on the secondary market are securities again. My dude, put the crack pipe down, bro. What are you doing? This is the absurdity of this is truly the mind boggles, right? He's been told multiple times by Congress and the court here that I just pointed out, outlined for you, that he's wrong on the secondary market sales of digital assets. And then he files another lawsuit saying the same thing. He's an idiot. I thought he was smart, but he's a moron. Anyway, unbelievable, this guy. Unbelievable. He's like, you see that movie, that Disney or Pixar movie, B movie, where he's trying to fly through the window and he just keeps hitting it? He's like, maybe this time, maybe this time, maybe this time. That's Gary Gensler right there. Oh boy. It's, you know, it's shocking. That's all, guys. I guess the point I'm trying to get across, it's kind of shocking, the complete ignorance or obliviousness of this man is just insanity. So let's continue on here, guys. Let's continue on. What do we got? Judge Torres says, so Judge Jackson also says that a token's nature can evolve over time, as Judge Torres did in the Ripple case, and that even if a token started out as a security, doesn't mean it always stays one. Basically talking about like ICOs, right? Initial coin offerings and stuff like that. Those are the sales of securities, right? She may be the first judge to officially address this, insisting that an asset that was the subject of an alleged investment contract in itself a security, as it moves forward in commerce and is bought and sold by private individuals. So basically, if it's bought, like Ripple sold it, right? Their initial sales to institutional investors essentially was securities transactions. However, the tokens sold on the secondary market, as we've spoken about, are not, because it's anonymous, right? It's like I could buy your XRP or your Jasmy on Binance. I don't know who you are. You don't know who I am, right? So it's not a securities transaction. And you're not promising me profit from purchasing from you. So let's go even further, though. So she says, there is no question that the agency's position has evolved and that the agency has not undertaken a comprehensive regulatory approach to this industry. That's Judge Jackson. So she's saying here, she says that the agency, she's talking about the SEC, has not undertaken a comprehensive regulatory approach. Another judge scalding the SEC basically called them lazy in court, right? That's what it comes down to. And she's not wrong. Michael Vandepop, Bitcoin network, true hash rate drawn. Miners are currently approaching capitulation areas near the levels of FTX's collapse. Their drawdown is as heavy as during that period. Just a matter of time until this market starts to reverse. I agree, guys. We got to be near a bottom soon, in my opinion. We got to be, right? We got to, Mr. All right, what else? So Bitcoin ETF saw 73 million in inflows yesterday for the fourth straight day in a row. So that's a good sign, guys. We're back to having consecutive days of inflows on the spot Bitcoin ETFs. Very, very bullish news there. So yeah, we need to see bigger inflows, but it's a move in the right direction, right? It's a move in the right direction, better than outflows. Bolivia central bank lifts ban on Bitcoin payments. Banks can now transact in Bitcoin. Yes, see, more adoption, guys. It continues. It continues. Let's talk some Jasmy. How about that? All right, what do we got? What will Jasmy Super Wallet offer? So the Jasmy Super Wallet offers a range of features to enhance your crypto experience. Multi-chain support, Jasmy Super Wallet allows you to exchange multiple cryptocurrencies, not just Jasmy. You can hold and transact with various tokens seamlessly. Think something similar to like Swift's swap, right? Swift swap. Say that 3 times fast. Anyway, think about it that way, right? Guys, this is the future, and I've been talking about a lot. The future of onboarding the general retail investor who's not tech savvy is to have these things, these swaps in place and these super wallets that are easy. They're user friendly. You go hop on Uniswap as a new user to digital assets and tell me that you can figure that out on your own, right? It's a disaster, right? And the fees are redonkulous too. So stuff like Jasmy coming out with this super wallet, it's so much bigger than people really get, right? because, again, it's going to make it easier to onboard new retail investors as well, right? It's going to be a fantastic on-ramp for new retail investors, just like Swift. 2, CeFi and DeFi integration. It bridges the gap between centralized and decentralized finance. You can access both traditional financial services and DeFi protocols within the same wallet. So if you're bullish on Swift, you should be extra bullish on Jasmy, guys. Low transaction fees. Jasmy Super Wallet aims to cost effectiveness, ensuring minimal fees for transactions and interactions, same as the Swift swap. Data marketplace. This unique feature lets you buy and sell data directly using Jasmy token. It's a novel way to monetize data securely. And 5, user-friendly interface. Like I already touched on, the wallet prioritizes ease of use, making it accessible even for beginners, guys. This is huge, huge. That's what she said. Very, very big. And then we got a little bit of a reminder here on XCN, guys. XCN now live on Base. Users can now bridge Ethereum-based XCN to Base via the Super Bridge. Very bullish, guys. I love my XCN. All right, Australian Bitcoin ETF, IBTC, has purchased 65 BTC since launch. So Australia's Bitcoin spot ETFs are live. Love to see that. And they're starting to move. Here we go, guys. Let's get into some KASPA. I know, Beebs, I know you've been waiting on this, brother. I know you've been waiting. I'm going to do a separate video on the KRC20 tokens, but here, we're going to touch on it a little bit here. Here's why KASPA's price is ready for a mega rally, guys. In a video posted on YouTube, crypto expert EZY Crypto analyzed why KASPA might see a mega rally soon based on various bullish factors that he has pointed out. Even though the crypto market has been turbulent, KASPA has remained stable while Bitcoin and other coins dropped. KASPA has stayed around 15 cents. This stability is impressive, especially since KASPA briefly reached 18 cents before setting back to its current price. Well, right now, the price of KASPA is back at 18 cents 3. We're right at resistance levels, guys, for KASPA. If we break through the resistance it's at right now, 18.3-ish, we're in price discovery mode, guys, right? Uncharted territory. KASPA has outperformed Bitcoin by 20% over the past week. This matters because Bitcoin's dominance seems to be weakening, which could help other coins like KASPA gain popularity, especially with Mana starting to mine them as well, right? So it's like a double shot, and that video is coming out too, Beebs. I got you. The crypto market looks like it's entering a period where low-capped cryptos are doing well. Projects like Fetch have seen big gains, suggesting an altcoin season is underway. This shift in the market, could be good for KASPA's growth. Mealy Moneda is a new meme coin inspired by political and economic views of Javier Milei, the Argentine president known for his libertarian and pro-Bitcoin stance. You have the opportunity with the ongoing low pre-sale price to get in early. Okay. Oh, I thought that was on KASPA, but it's not. Disregard that. All right. KASPA's future potential. Experts like KASPA could rise like Solana if it gets listed on big exchanges like Binance and Coinbase. That could make KASPA much more well-known and easier to buy. $3 is seen as a modest estimate for KASPA's price, but some think it could go as high as $376, which could be 24 times its current level. I don't know if it's going to go $326 this bull run. I don't know about that, guys. That's a little crazy. But I do think $3 is like easy peasy lemon squeezy. KASPA's technology sets it apart in the crowded crypto world. It aims to process 100 blocks per second, making it one of the fastest cryptocurrencies. Also, the planned KRC20 standard could help develop apps and stablecoins on KASPA, boosting its use. According to EZY Crypto, the market sentiment has gone from greed to fear, and the crypto analyst thinks this could be a good time to invest in strong projects like KASPA. The usual cycle during this bull run is for Bitcoin to start, then Ethereum, then larger altcoins, and then finally the smaller ones. This suggests now could be the ideal time to focus on high potential altcoins like KASPA to potentially get big future gains. KASPA is competing with ICP in terms of market cap, and it may overtake ICP soon. KASPA's long-term goal is to become one of the top 5 cryptocurrencies, potentially surpassing Solana. Some meme coins are reportedly being built on KASPA network. This could bring a lot of attention to trading volume to KASPA, helping it gain even more market share. Guys, KRC20 tokens, Mana starting to mine them, right? They're going to take up 16% of the hash rate, right? Meme coins being built on there, guys. Guys, KASPA is getting ready to pull a Solana here, right? And people are going to be taken by surprise if they don't get in now, right? I think KASPA is about to go on a massive run. Thank God we got in on this channel. We got into KASPA when it was a fraction of a cent. We're still holding every penny, baby, and we're up massively, right? And it's just getting started. I've been saying it. Beebs has been saying it. Fax has been saying it for a long time. KASPA, guys, don't sleep on it. The crypto expert is very positive about KASPA. They see the current market fear as a good time to invest. Bitcoin's dominance pattern suggests a big rally for altcoins is coming. And KASPA could benefit a lot from that. I agree, guys. Big things coming, guys. Big things coming. Let me know what you guys think about KASPA. Are you holding KASPA? Are you bullish on KASPA? What's going on, man? What's going on? If you're not holding KASPA, I gotta ask the question. What's the matter for you? Huh? What's the matter for you? I gotta know. All right, what else do we got, guys? We got some more Jasmy news. Let's get back into Jasmy here. Jasmy Analyst expects over 14,000% price pump as Jasmy prints massive bullish signs. What are we talking about? As the crypto market swerves into another week of recovery from the brutal crypto market dip, analysts across the world notice bullish signals coming for various cryptocurrencies. While Bitcoin is expected to surge towards the price discovery phase, altcoins are also exhibiting bullish signs. In particular, VeChain, WTK, and Jasmy are leading the charge. VeChain analysts see highly bullish signs for VeChain price to shoot into the upwards range very soon. While the project's successful VBetterDAO mainnet launch and Hive Summit opening, VET is very bullish. Similarly, WTK is gaining global recognition with the collaboration of the UAE. WadsPay just got its regulations in check to start going into overdrive with the roadmap plans. Also adding to the bullish sentiment, the fact that WTK will be making its debut on 2 Tier 1 exchanges in July. Meanwhile, Jasmy is also showing incredibly bullish signs. For instance, one analyst says that Jasmy's price has entered an extreme continuation zone and is pursuing the price of $4.47. The same analyst now says that the breakout target is still in play. Initially, this analyst expected a 12,870% climb. This bullish sentiment is due to Jasmy's many achievements over the past few months. To highlight, Jasmy's experienced a massive price pump in Japan's announcement to integrate the integration of the My Number card into the iPhones. This brought Jasmy's technology to Apple products, igniting highly bullish sentiment for the project. Just recently, Jasmy was hinted to be the same technology fueling the EU ID wallet that the European Union is working on. Japan's recent meetings with the EU further fuels this sentiment. This news is what has led analysts to expect a 14,877% surge for Jasmy in the upcoming golden bull cycle. What do you guys think? I think that's going to be huge. And I agree. I think it's only a matter of time before we see the announcement for the EU ID card and utilizing the Jasmy technology. We're going to be able to connect those dots in some way coming up very, very soon. As soon as the card is probably live and active, big, big things for Jasmy, guys. I love seeing it. All right, let's check in on the Dixie, guys. She still just doesn't want to break down, you know. She's stubborn, guys. She's stubborn. But until we see this snap to the downside, and I mean snap hard, right? It's coming. It's coming. SEC delays launch of spot Ethereum ETFs amid regulatory reviews. The anticipated rollout of the first spot Ethereum ETF in the United States faces delays as the US SEC has extended its review process initially projected for an early July launch. The timeline has been pushed to at least mid-July following the SEC's request for additional amendments to the S1 filing forms submitted by issuers. SEC scrutiny intensifies as launch date shifts. Bloomberg analyst Eric Balchinian, as we call him, and James Seifert have highlighted that the SEC's call for resubmissions by July 8th could further postpone the launch to late July or beyond. This adjustment stems from the SEC's meticulous examination of the filings, reflecting a cautious stance towards the ETF's market for digital assets. Nate Garcia, president of the ETF store, mentioned that despite the minor nature of the recent revisions, the approval timeline remains in flux, with a decision expected within 3 weeks of the revised submissions. Furthermore, the SEC Chair Gary Gensler confirmed that while the review process is progressing without issues, the actual listing of these ETFs on stock exchanges might not materialize until September. This forecast hinges largely on the promptness of the applications in responding to the SEC's feedback. Regulatory steps and market implications. The process of the Ethereum ETF to market involves crucial regulatory approvals, beginning with the acceptance of the 19B4-4 forms, which occurred for 8 applicants on May 23rd. Unlike these forms, the S1 forms, required for final approval do not face statutory deadlines, placing the launch time under the SEC's discretionary review. However, if Gary really tried to play the long game with this and stretch it out to something like next year, he would probably get sued again, right? The deadline scrutiny by the SEC underscores the commitment to safeguarding investors and ensuring the Ethereum ETF meets all the necessary regulatory standards before hitting the market. I disagree. Gary doesn't do anything, honestly. He does everything with an agenda for himself. As the landscape for the digital assets continue to evolve, the outcomes of these reviews are set to establish important precedents for regulations in the cryptocurrency market, blah, 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 blah. So a little bit of a delay, looking at halfway through July now at the earliest. So we'll see what happens, guys. And the way I look at it, guys, listen, I don't want this Ethereum ETF approval to pass like in a couple of days. I don't want it to. I'm still accumulating, right? I still got to get a lot of ERC20 tokens. I got to finish accumulating my XCN, right? I'm not done yet. I'm almost done, but I'm not done yet. Then I want to move on to other altcoins. I don't want the altcoin market to pump yet. I don't want it to. I want as much time as I can have to accumulate. So I know some of you guys want it to pump and you're eager and stuff, but man, I want to continue. The more I buy now, the more money I'm going to make next year, right? That's the way I'm looking at it. So Lark says the best thing you can do right now is keep accumulating quality coins. The worst thing you can do is fade crypto. You choose. 100% agree with that, man. 100%. It's hard to disagree. It is hard to disagree. All right, what do we got? So this is from Jasmy's announcements. Sony execs believe, yeah, $17 BTC. It's just the beginning. We will expand the user range of security PC, which is currently tested while promoting the telecommunication. We will accelerate the application of the platform and strive to achieve the installation capacity of 3 million sets at home and abroad within 5 years. They're talking about the secure PC, right? We will increase the number of members who actively subscribe to Jasmy's platform services to promote development and service, with 200 companies involved in 3 years. So that's the goal for the secure PC. So very, very bullish on that. I love to see them developing in all aspects, guys, right? All aspects. Check it out. Yes, in hindsight, it will look so obvious. Yes, exactly, guys. You look back at 2011 to 2012, 2014, 2016, 2019 to 2020. It's like you look back now and look what happened, right? And you're like, oh, obviously it was going to run, right? Well, here we are right here, guys. And like he says, in hindsight, it will look obvious. 4 years from now, we're going to look back on this second. So, of course, we were getting ready to run right here. And we're going to go like that, right? So it's coming, guys. It's coming. And finally, we got the Bitcoin dominance, as per usual, guys. Still kind of sputtering sideways at 54.5%. Again, just like the dollar, we need to see a complete collapse of this, guys, if we want risk on assets to start to run. So we're going to have to stay on top of it, right? We're going to have to stay on top of it. All right. Let's get back into the chat. John, the only bag is the Jasmy bag, and I only got, just got 140,000 coins. DCA, brother, DCA, man. Mo, I'm not into politics, but the debate was a slaughter. Yeah, I was at work while it was on. I was a little upset that I was actually going to live stream it, but I was at work. 3K Sports Unlimited. I'm not looking at my phone at all, just buying more. My man, exactly. That's how it's done, man. Rob, what is the next price range for XCN? Around 206, 205, somewhere around there is where we'll consolidate next. I literally make price prediction videos about these things. Are you participating in the KASPA KRC20 launch? Tomorrow, KASPA holders will be able to mint KASPA memes through their KASWar wallet live. No, I won't be participating. I'm keeping my KASPA safe in cold storage and stuff like that. And I just don't have the time, to be honest with you, brother, but I wish that I could for sure. But I'm bullish on it. Boomer, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, bro. Rare Breed, what's up, man? In regards to KRC20 tomorrow on KASWar wallet, mint is at 10:30 Eastern. There's 400 plus projects set to use KRC20 immediately tomorrow. Liquidity will come into KASPA. KASPAware is only on the desktop, though. Yes. Yes. Man, we could see a big run. We could see a big run here, guys. I am excited. I'm ready, and we'll be minting like crazy tomorrow. Thanks, Rare Breed. I just went back and checked. I stand corrected. 10:30 tomorrow. Thanks for the heads up. Sun is hot. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Looking to get Nacho the cat, Casper the ghost, and nice. Very nice. I'm interested to see the profits, Beebs. I'm interested to see the profits, brother. Wowzer, I get to catch a live stream. Life is good. Nice. Any news on the ETH ETF? Yeah, we just covered that. Got pushed back a little bit till the middle of July. I believe Gensler had a job to slow and crush the crypto market so Wall Street and the big players could come in and scoop it all up. Gensler just fulfilling his obligations he was paid to do. Yeah, he's trying to gain political favor so that he can get that treasury job at the White House, right? He figures if he's got Elizabeth Warren backing him, he's got a good chance of getting that job in the White House. But I don't know if Trump's in the office. If Trump's in the White House, I don't think it matters if Elizabeth Warren says anything at all. Gensler's not going to get what he wants. They have to have someone to push crypto into the corner. Gary Gensler is bad, but also good because he's bringing to light the good in crypto. Yes, I agree. That's just the silver lining of bad actions, right? But what I will say is this, Funky, is that I'm happy that Gary has been doing what he's been doing, because it has allowed me the opportunity to fill massive bags on a whole lot of different projects, right? And I may not have had said opportunity without him doing what he's doing, right? So at the end of the day, it works in my favor. KRC 20 memes is minting is Casper, Nacho, and Casper. DMK, what's up, man? Where can I get Caspa? You can get Caspa if you're in the States, Stevens O. You can get it on Uphold. Hang on, I'll bring it up. I know you can get it on Uphold. The States is different because there's not a whole bunch of exchanges, right? So you can get it on Gate.io. You can get it on KuCoin, MEXC, BitGet, BingX, LBank, XT.com, Uphold, like I said. You can get it on BitTrue, Femex, CoinEX, quite a few places, man. Quite a few places. I think, no, you can't. Okay, so yeah. I think the best place, if you're in the States, probably the best place you can pick it up is probably Uphold. William, what's up, buddy? Stevens Uphold's a good option. Yes, absolutely. H. Barberina in the house. What's going on, man? Rare Breed, do you know if you have to hold the KRC 20 projects for 30 days? $17 per Jasmy, 4 coins for the data I collected. Boom, boom, boom. Would have sold my data for it. Nice. Crypto Holmes, what's up, buddy? I almost don't recognize you right away because you changed your profile picture. So I'm like, I read your name and then I'm like, that's not Crypto Holmes. Johnny B, what's up, man? Here's how I get Caspa. I send USDT to my Tangent wallet. I swap my USDT. Yeah, you can do that as well. Absolutely. Was not aware of any hold requirements. Caspa is going to blow everyone's minds, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I buy all my Caspa on limited orders through MEXC. Watch the RSI and put the limit orders to catch the dips. Yes. Been subbed. Nice, Craig. Nice. What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Where have you been? Hey, Jasmy fam. Hey, Rob. Hope all's well. All's good, brother. All is good. I hear you. Could you imagine if Caspa went on Solana type of a run like the last cycle? Geez. Yes, that's going to be crazy, man. Crazy. Uphold, easy to buy and transfer. Yes, exactly. Exactly, facts. Do not keep your Caspa on a hot wallet or exchange. Yes, I agree. 100%, man. Ramsey, what's up, man? Good to see you. Good to see you, my friend. All right, guys. Well, that is the news as it sits today. Guys, if you don't have Caspa by this point, I definitely would say it is about to blow, in my opinion, guys. We've been talking about it for a long time on this channel. Like I said before, we got, myself, we got Beebs, we got Facts. Man, we've been giving you guys the warnings, telling you, Caspa, don't sleep on it, man. Big things popping, little things stopping. It's coming. So I would consider it, not financial advice, but I would definitely consider looking into accumulating some of that beautiful Caspa. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go eat some lunch. I'm going to head off for a workout. Healthy body, healthy mind, healthy portfolio. You guys know what it is. Guys, if you need help with your portfolio or anything like that, or you want to do your one-on-one video calls with me, jump over to the Patreon. The link's down below for that. Or click the link in the chat and become a member of the channel, guys. If you need help structuring your portfolio, we will help you identify your weak points and your strong points. Anyway, I'm going to head out of here, guys. As always, thank you so much for coming by, guys. It's awesome to be back. I feel like I've been away. I know that I haven't missed a day in the live streams, but I still feel like I've been away for some reason. So, because my family was here and I was kind of, hit and miss. So anyway, guys, as always, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day, guys. Have a great Saturday.